What's up guys, Phoenix here. This video is going to be another DevPro Duel video, and we're not in ranked anymore right now because this deck is very not TCG legal. A lot of these cards did come out in Bosch because I'm playing Buster Blader Turbo, but as you can see, we are playing some of the Blue Eye support from Shining Victories in here, i.e. Sage Sage Knight with Eyes of Blue, and then Light Mausoleum as well. Because those cards give a very good support structure to the deck in allowing you to just amass the cards you're looking at getting. So, there's that. But, ultimately, I can't even activate this, can I? No, because this is not Buster Blader in my hand. Which is a very big, glaring design flaw, Konami. Just saying. Make me actually play the original Buster Blader. But, we're actually in a really good position now. Because I can just get Light Mausoleum. I can normal summon Sage. Oh my goodness. Oh. This deck, unfortunately, is very bricky by nature, but you run so many draw cards that if you're lucky, you can just get out of it. And that's what's really cool. That's what's really cool about this deck, is the fact that you can just invalidate the situations that you draw poorly with stuff like that. But we'll search this, and then we'll be able to tribute this for the B-Blade, and then make Buster Dragon, and then set the fusion spell after getting Buster Blader back. And then that way we are all good in the hood to activate anything we want. And I've also got these in my hand, so it's actually just really good. It's actually just really good for me, because even if he just like spaces this or does whatever, I can still just chain it and summon the fusion out of my hand. The only thing I'm really afraid of now at this point is removal cards in the form of Raigeki and Dark Hole. Those are the only things that I really am concerned with. No, it doesn't benefit me at all to equip this. It doesn't. Let's see, yeah, it doesn't let Buster Blader gain any effects. I mean, the other level 1 tuner, the Dragon Sword guy, I would definitely love to just go ahead and activate this just so that I can get this out for basically free, because it goes to your extra deck. You don't have charge or anything up, so I'd rather just go ahead and do that. And now from here on in, everything he summons is going to defense mode and has no effects, so he literally needs a spell or trap card to out one of these cards, or else he cannot play. Wavering Eyes is definitely not the card that's going to be outing this in any situation, because I don't play Pendulums, so you can't banish this. And that's another reason why I'm actually a bit of an advocate of playing this build over playing Pendulums once we get the cards, because there was a Magician variant of the Buster Blader deck, and it's very strong. I have to give it credit for that. It's very strong at doing what it needs to do, because it's literally just Buster Blader as an accent to the deck. But the issue that I was having with the deck is that it turns Wavering Eyes against Pendulum decks into an out to the fusion, and that actually gives them outs in their deck, whereas they normally would not have had outs. And that's a potential problem. That's actually something that I just did not like, and that's one of the reasons why I really like this version of the deck, because it just lets you get into these situations where it just invalidates whatchamadoodads. Invalidates cards in their deck for being outs. So, and if it functions just as well, then you might as well just go ahead and play it as is. But, alright. So what we're going to do here is we're going to activate that, and we're going to get... Do I even care? No, I don't, because I can get the fusion spell back if I want it. But this can get tributed to get Buster Blader back from grave. And then I can just make another Buster Dragon if I wanted to, or I could just make an 8. And the 8 of choice would probably be Omega, simply because that starts doing things. Or it could be Thought Ruler, but Thought Ruler conflicts with this because I want to hit with this. Decisions! I mean, there's really no decisions here. It's very obvious. It's literally just do this. It's literally make Omega, because Omega is the best. Omega is the best generic level 8 synchro in the game currently. Ah! Lost connection, you say? Okay then. We'll go with that. We all know what happens here, but I mean, legitimately, there's literally no outs in his deck to this card, and I just get to pop his chicken game and kill him this turn. So, I mean, that's ultimately just the factor. I really do enjoy this deck. I just don't know if it'll be relevant by the time we get the cards, because ultimately I think, well, it's very strange. It's a very blanketed statement to say the Blue Eyes deck is probably just better, just because it achieves its win condition faster, but the Blue Eyes deck is inherently weak against this deck, so, I mean, hey, there are all these factors that culminate into it, but whether or not either of those decks will be relevant is all just, you know, up in the air based off what the pendulum mechanic does. I mean, both decks have built-in outs to the pendulum mechanic. This deck through hard locking them out of effects, where they're invalidates their pendulum summon, because cool, you're penduluming for 5, but like this can do pierce, so they're not walling for anything. And then with the Blue Eyes deck, you know, with the Spirit Dragon Synchro, they can't pendulum more than one monster, and that invalidates the pendulum summon to an extent as well. Both have their pros and cons, but as far as a cohesive deck that works on a regular basis, Blue Eyes might have the edge in that department. But regardless, that is all for this video. As always, guys, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that nonsense you usually do. I'll probably be playing with this deck for more videos, because I do really enjoy the dynamic of what this Buster Blader deck does. Because of the fact that, like, its entire purpose is to try and establish a board like this, and the entire deck is built around that concept. And it's as degenerate as it might seem, it's actually just really fun to pull off and to watch people squirm. So there is that. But click an ad if you have not. I'd greatly appreciate it. It helps me make money, and there's no reason to lie to you guys about that. If you have an ad block enabled, do me a favor and disable it for a few seconds. And click an ad, then put it back on when you're done. It helps just show your support, show the things that you like for the channel, motivates me further to make more content of the variety that you like. It just helps us both out, me as the content creator and you as the viewer, and it helps me out more than I can ever stress, and I'd be greatly appreciative of you if that's something you can take the time out of your day to do. But other than that, that is all for this video. As I said, I'll probably play with more of this deck in the future, but for now, as always, guys, take care.